Hi everyone, it's Régis Leogal on the Pulp Mag, and today we are welcoming a singer originally from Mauritius, based in London, bold, stylish, truly one of a kind. Lavaud joined us on FaceTime. Should've been counting your blessings, yeah. Ain't gonna learn your lessons, oh. Qui m'en Lavaud?
Ah, bien merci. Et toi?
I'm good. I wanted to do a little.
Yeah, like Mauritian Creole.
Yeah.
How did you find that out? Do you have Mauritian friends?
No, but we have in Guadeloupe we have like the same Creole. We have something similar, so we can say Kimanye too in Guadeloupe.
What else do you say?
Kijan,
Kijao?
yeah, or
Kijao.
yeah, moins bien.
We say Kimanière, or we just say correct, like you cool?
Yeah.
Or we say we do say bonjour as well. But yeah, mainly it's Kimanière, tout bien? Like that kind of thing. Yeah. But I love it. You said my name perfect. You done your research. I love it.
No problem. It's my work.
Now.
Great. So let's start with the beginning. So can you tell us more about like your world, your sound, your art direction, like your inspiration? Like we want to know who is Lavo.
I am a woman of many, I'll say many talents, because I like to do like creative direction. I like to like direct also like my art direction for like my projects and stuff like that. I have an amazing team that we all collaborate on that. But mainly I would say I'm someone that loves music. I've grown up in a musical family. My dad's a musician. All of us, me, my brother and my sister, we all play like different instruments. Our main one is guitar and piano. We had to learn that growing up. And I grew up on Sega music, which is Mauritian music. I grew up on pop from like Michael Jackson, Celine Dion, Whitney, Mariah, to Destiny's Child and Aaliyah, and you know, still love Beyonce till this day. But I feel like, yeah, I've grown up in a household with many different genres, and I don't really box myself into a genre. That's why my music sounds the way it does. So yeah, I feel like I don't really know what to say about myself. Every time I have an interview, they're like, who are you? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just Lavaud. I'm just Mauritian, born and raised in Hackney, and which is another amazing thing because there's so much culture in Hackney as well. And there's so much different cultures in Hackney, and when you grow up here, you have a taste of Caribbean, you have a taste of European, you have a taste of African, Indian, Asia. So yeah, there's I feel like I'm a mixed salad. Even in Mauritius, it's like that. It's like it's a mixture of it's an island, so Indian, African, you know,
Caribbean,
French, Chinese, all of it. So
yeah. I'm really happy like to talk about Sega because Sega is the main genre in Mauritius, and
yeah,
so I really happy you mentioned that because I think all this genre build who you are now. So yeah, so I want to tell you like your visual, your voice, your vibe. There is a strong identity that really stand out. So I wanted to know like how important are image or art direction to you beyond the music itself?
I think it's really important because it's another way of expressing who you are, but visually. You know, some people learn it's through visuals or it's through hearing, or you know, but I think whatever meets the eye is the most important. And I think when you really tap into your identity and you really grow and understand who you are as a person and what you like, if you can merge the two worlds of music and fashion and identity and how you look, I think yeah, it's really important. It's another taste of like for your fans to understand who you are, and then they might be inspired by how you look and be like, oh, I like the way she wore that, or I like the way she you know, presented that artwork. But I would say for me personally, I love working with a collective of people. One of them is directed by Mum, a couple called Ray and Matt, and I've worked with them for 3 years now. And I really feel like when I present what I would love to bring to the world, they really know how to bring that forward in that way when we do shoots and when we do visuals. And then JQ, who is on my team as well, he's the CEO of Promised Land and also my manager of 10 years. And then Manny Kaur, who's my best friend, who I've known since year 7. So when we come together, we have a coffee, have a wine or something, and we'll talk. And I'll be like, so this is what I'm thinking, and this is what the song means to me. And we'll listen to all the music. And then Manny might be like, oh, but I see this. And we all have the same vision for the brand Lavaud. Because I like to separate myself sometimes and try not take things too personal. But I think because I naturally have a creative eye, even when I'm listening to other people's music, I might see like a music video in my head or a storyline or artwork. I think it's really important for me when I'm bringing forward who I am and my identity and what I love. I think it's important for me to separate myself, so and then I have a clear vision on what era I'm in, because I might change my hair. I used to have blue hair, then I go into blonde, so. But overall, I just feel like the reason why it is important is because you don't want to be like anyone else and you want to embrace, who you are. So yeah, I feel like I'm just talking now.
No, it's perfect because I really like what you're saying, because you talk about like you have to know yourself first before like to be in front like the camera and know what you like, who you are. And I really love that you mentioned that, and I really love you mentioned about like your team, because for me it's important to have a great team and some people like we've worked with people since long time, because they know your taste, they know you, so they can give you good advice, or they know what you like, what you don't like. So yeah, for me it's really important.
And it's important to have a team that understand your vision as well, because sometimes you might not align on the same, like you might not have the same taste, but it's nice to have people that actually understand the goal as well. Yeah,
Exactly. So we talk about like your style, your vision. So I wanted to talk about the music, because when I listen like 3 a.m. in London, when I listen to Change Clothes, I really like your music, the style, because it's a blend of many genres, hip hop, electronic music. Sometimes I'm a piano, because I listen to the do 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 in the I'm a piano, the Afrobeat. So can you tell us about like your music, like?
so I would say I like blending music that I love to listen to, and that on a normal day, if I'm cooking food, if I'm just vibing, getting ready to go out, what is it that I listen to and how do I want people to feel? So when we were making Change Clothes, I kind of was in a space. I made Change Clothes 3 years ago, by the way.
Oh
But
wow.
when we were making it, I was in a space where because I've been in this industry for a long time, I was in a space where I wanted to change the narrative on where people would box me into. Because, even like family and friends, sometimes they might, talk to you a certain way, or, think that you don't mind if they might be a bit patronizing, or, or anything. It's kind of like, even in a relationship, someone might take you for granted.
Yeah.
And they haven't seen a side to you where you've reached your breaking point. Like, actually, this is who I am and this is what I won't tolerate anymore. So I was in that space where I was growing as a woman. And I kind of wanted to write a song where I was like, actually, like, F everyone else. This is who I am now. These are my boundaries. And I'm just going to change up on everyone that think that they can tell me what to do, think they can give advice on how I should do my hair, what I should wear, because it does get like that. And I was just like, yeah, I just feel like, having something empowering for also when the females are getting ready to go out, they can have something to dance to. So yeah, that's the space. But in terms of like the music, I've been listening to Amapiano for the longest time, for years now. Me and my brother, that's what we really bond on, and we go to all the events and stuff from like 5-6 years ago. But I think I like to like bring in sometimes like some of that kind of the sounds or the drums from there, and then bring in like some Mauritian textures, or like a shaker or the ravan or something, and then I'll put in some chords that feel R&B, and then I'll just mix it up and be like, oh, but I really like, let's put some different culture sounds in there and then mix it together. That's basically where it's all about creating and not thinking about it. It's like, what do I like? Okay, let's try this, and sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. So I think that's where it basically comes from. But initially, yeah, it's always the music first, and then it's like, okay, what do I want to say now, and what mood am I in today? So yeah, that's basically my music.
Nice, because like you're experimenting something. When you do the song, you're working with the producer, like you are in the process too of. Okay, nice.
Yeah, we start from scratch.
Okay.
Start from like the beginning. And you know, it was funny because we did that years ago, and then we re-looked at it and was like, actually, this is still really current, and we should push this, because just where I am as a person, you know, I feel like I'm still in that stage of like transitioning to my EP that's coming out next year. So it's kind of like a way of me just kind of being in that space, like, okay, like, this is the girl that you used to know, but I'm actually a woman now, and this is my thoughts, and this is my growth. And it's like, no one can box me into anything. I can do whatever I want because I want to. There's no rules. I'm an advocate for freedom. Do whatever makes you happy, you know?
Yeah, great. So you talk about the EP. You're gonna drop an EP next year. So I wanted to know how this project come to life, what inspires you write it, and what you want to express through this EP.
So the EP is called Mauritius. I've named it after my island.
Great.
I've named it after my island. And there's some moments in there where you hear my grandma speaking. She just passed away in July. That's actually the reason why I wanted to call it Mauritius, because I wanted to, when I went back to Mauritius in the summer for a funeral, there was so many things that I realized, like my heritage and my ancestry and what Mauritians had to go through, especially like I'm Creole Mauritian. So like what my ancestors had to go through, what my grandma had to go through, to be able for me to be living in the UK, and my mum and dad like making sure that, you know, I had the best life possible to be able to follow my dreams, which I'm so grateful for. So I just wanted to like pay my family back, really. So that's basically what it is. However, the actual EP is a mixture of like Amapiano, house, Afrobeat, R&B, even like an acoustic song. So there's like a journey, but again, it's a mixture of sounds. It's not just one genre. It's like there's a lot of dance. I would say when you play it, you'd feel like you can blast it in the car and really dance and have a good time and feel empowered. And then there's some songs that are very emotional and vulnerable and very just a side to me that I've never ever showed before. So that's going to be really interesting to put out.
Okay, so I'm so sorry for your grandma, and yeah.
Oh, that's okay. She was 93. So she lived a good life. She was climbing mango trees till the end of her days. She was a very, very strong woman. I think that's where the women in my family get it from. We're all really strong. We got it from her.
Yeah.
No, it was her time. It was her time. But thank you so much.
No problem. And do you have like some Creole word in your EP because you call it Mauritius?
Oh, good question. This time, no. And in my song Oh My that I did on my King Vo EP, I did have the line J'ai prié pour toi.
Okay.
But I don't, but I do have voice notes in between of like, family speaking or, so there's that Creole side to it. But the EP was actually just meant to be called something else, but I just chose Mauritius because I was in that space. I was like, I want to call it Mauritius. But really it's songs that have accumulated over time because I'm always in the studio, I'm always creating, and it's like 8 songs that just go really well together, that I've just decided to be like, this feels like a family that can exist together. And it's really high energy and really amazing. So yeah, but since I've called it Mauritius, I was like, I'm gonna add some elements of my family in there. So yeah.
Great. So I really
The album definitely will have more Creole songs because yeah, the album coming out like after this one, yeah.
wow. Okay. Okay. I really excited to hear this EP. So I'm waiting for the EP. So we talk about the EP. Let's talk about like your creative process. Like when you're in the studio, what's it look like? Like you start with melody? Do you start with lyrics? You tell me you start from scratch with the beat. So what's a typical session with Lavo looks like?
So I might come in and I'll be like playing some music, some Sega music, and we'll just vibe out and we'll be inspired by sounds that I just love listening to. And I'm like, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I've been listening to. And it does eventually become a very intentional process, but when I'm just creating, sometimes I don't even want to think about it, I just want to feel and flow. So yeah, it does start with the beat being made, and when it gets to a certain point where I can hear the chords and stuff, I'll just go in the booth and then start freestyling the melody. And yeah, but I do love working with writers as well that understand like my culture and understand what I'm about and who I am. So yeah, I do. So we'll like go around. There'll be like 2-3 of us, and we'll go in the booth and we'll do melodies, and then I'll say this is what I really want to write about. But sometimes if we've already gone in the studio and we're just talking about how my day is, sometimes words might just come out, and then you've got
Yeah. Okay, great.
yeah, that's the creative process. But when I'm by myself, I just freestyle on my guitar and then I write like that. Like I've got a song that I put out in lockdown called In This Room. And I just wrote that all in like 5 minutes because I was just on my guitar.
You when I hear your process, for me, like you work really fast. Like you already know what you wanted to hear in the beat, and you just go with the melody, then write. So yeah, okay, perfect.
I think it's because I make sure I really live my life before I go in. Like there was a time when I was in the studio all the time when I was very young. And there came a point where I would get blocked because I'm like, I don't even know what to write about. So I think my process would be live my life, go enjoy, don't think about it, and then come to the booth for like a month. And now this is what I need to write about. Or it might be like on a random Sunday and I just feel like writing, or I've got voice notes. But I really prefer this flow because then you'll get the best out of me.
Nice. I really like to hear that because it's true. Because even in music or whatever you're doing, if you enjoy your life, like your real life, like go outside, take a breath, go in the park or go and see friends, then when you go in the studio, you're already clear and you're really happy. You're already happy, so it's easy now to go do your job. So okay.
Yes.
So I wanted to tell you what's next, but we already know what's next. You have your EP.
Oh yeah.
You have your EP.
What's next is that I'm going to Guadeloupe.
That will be great.
I'll come and perform in Guadeloupe, have a whole festival there. That will be good.
So, do you have a date for the EP or not yet?
I think it should be coming out around March, but no, there's no set date yet, but soon. Yeah.
Okay, so we know you have an EP. You have Change Clothes come out. You have Change Clothes remix with Party.
Yes.
Don't talk about it, but let's talk about it.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Change Clothes, Party. I've always respected him as a writer, as an artist. I think he's really cool. And it was actually suggested to me, And I was like by the label, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, like that would be so sick. I just didn't think that I didn't know if I wanted a female in the beginning because it's a very like female empowering song. But when we sent it to him and he came back with it, I was like, this is perfect because he brought a different flavor to it.
Yeah.
He also, what I love about his art and just him as a person, he's very respectful to women, and he's very, yeah, I feel like, what's the word? Not like he's a girl's girl, but he is a girl's girl. Like, I feel like when it comes to what he raps about, and you know, he's for the females, and I believe a lot of his fans are females. So I think it just really worked because, and his verse was kind of cool. It was kind of like another version of empowering the men, you know, instead of the version that could have been, oh, you know, please take me back, don't leave me. It was more like, nah, like I can treat you better than him, and I know who I am. And the whole song is all about knowing who you are, and really accepting who you are, and knowing that like you've got your boundaries, and no one's going to step over them because you're at a level where you've grown enough to know that. So yeah, but yeah, it was really fun working with him. Really fun doing the video with him. He was really cool. He even prayed with me on set, actually. He even grabbed my hand and was like, let's pray over the set. Like, he's a very like, yeah, respectful man. It was really cool. And stayed till the end, by the way. We were shooting from early morning to late night. So yeah.
We really respect you. We really respect your work and the sound too, because it deliver like a great verse. And no, the song is amazing.
He loved the song. I was nervous at first. I was like, oh, I hope he likes it. But yeah, he said as soon as he heard the beat, he was like, it all started flowing. So yeah, it was really good.
I don't know who cannot love this song, because this song is this song is very like, for me,
Thank
it brings something different in the game. So I'm really excited to listen to your EP. So
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
you're welcome. So okay, so I'm not gonna ask you what next, but I'm really happy to have you today, Lavaud. And
oh, thank you for having me.
I've
really enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah, me too. I'm really happy you enjoy it. So have a great day, and I wish you the best.
Oh, thank you so much. Take care.